welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I thought I'd do a get ready with me. I wasn't sure whether or not to do this just because of obviously the circumstances. A lot of people are just staying at home like me and not really getting like properly ready with makeup and stuff, but I thought the people that are doing that, it might be nice to watch something that's kind of more normal and motivational to get your own makeup on. I don't know, but yeah, I've got a lot of filming to do today, so I thought I'd do a get ready with me. Not really going out obviously, but yeah, I thought I'd do a get ready with me, just something different. I've not done one. I don't think I did one at all last month, or even the month before, for a long time anyway. So yeah, I thought I'd do one today. So I'm going to start off with my primer, and the one I've been using is this Miracle Prep from Max Factor. I actually do like this. I found that my skin's quite oily. It's been quite oily during lockdown, and I avoid oils on my face because I used to put quite a lot of oils on my face because my skin is so dry, and then I noticed it's not doing my skin any good. And since lockdown, and since I don't put anything on there, I find it's more oilier than dry. So I got told if I use a matte like foundation and then illuminating primer, that it will hide the dryness of my skin. This one's illuminating and hydrating. I'm just going to find something to pop on my hair because it's going to get in the way. There we go. So yeah, I've got a bit on, and I'm just going to pop that on. I like this as well because it's quite thick. I just prefer this one, and it's fairly cheap as well, which is good. But yeah, it feels like a moisturiser. I've had loads of primers that feel like gel-like, but no, this one kind of feels like a moisturiser. Right, so I'm just going to do the basics makeup. I don't tend to wear eyeshadow or anything like that. I'm going to put a little bit of lipstick on as well. I need to find everything. So first I'm going to put this on. It is a lip scrub. I used to work with Unique and I used to use theirs, but I can't find it and it's had priority. So I just got this one from Amazon. Basically things like sugar crystals or that type of thing just exfoliate your lips, and lip balms, even though they're good for dry lips, they don't get rid of the dry skin. I've always been told, same on your face, that if you've got dry skin, you have to get rid of the dry skin, like exfoliate it off, before then treating the skin underneath. You can't treat dry, dead skin. So putting lip balm on like really dry lips is just not going to really do much at all. So I use the exfoliating one. I don't know if it's like cocoa crystals as well, because it tastes a bit like, it reminds me of coffee, but I think it's just like pure cocoa. I don't really say. Yeah, I use that to exfoliate my lips. Right, so the foundation I'm going to be using, I'm just going to grab my brushes. I used to wear the other Infallible one, I think it's like in a pump, but this one is a newer one I think, and it's proper matte. So I thought with the, I like matte looks more, so with the Illuminating Primer I thought I'd get more of a matte foundation, and it's really good. I like a foundation that kind of like hides on my freckles, but yeah, I got it in 155, which is Natural Rose. I'll just pop a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use my brush to rub it all over. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just because I don't get out much anymore, but I feel like my skin tone has changed. The other day I put foundation on and I'm thinking it's too light for me. It's been so sunny. I mean, you can tell all like the tan on my line on my arm, but it seems to be not so bad today, so hopefully I caught a bit of sun on my face. Right, so that is the foundation all on. Now I tend to get very cakey with the concealer I used, so I've gone for a slight thin one, even though it doesn't give me as best coverage. It just seems to work better, and now I've got setting powder as well. Yeah, I just prefer this one. So I'm going to pop it under my eyes, and then I do have I did blend it very well there, the odd spots. So I'm going to pop it on them. I'm just kind of like dab it in with my finger, and then I'm going to use a brush in a second. So if you hear any background noise, obviously we're all home, so it would be the husband, the kids, one of them. Right, so there we go. I am going to slightly, I think because it's quite heavy on this side here, just tap it out with a foundation brush, and I don't blend it underneath my lips properly. There we go. Right, so with a different brush now, I'm going to be setting it with the Laura Mercier setting powder. Now this is the translucent one. I have never found a setting powder I have loved so much than this. If I put too much on, it makes me cakey, but that does really happen. I just love the way it feels. I put it on and my skin feels so smooth and soft, and I love it. And like I said, as long as I don't use too much, it doesn't leave me cakey whatsoever. I think I've been left cakey once, and that's because I used way too much. Like, I can't, before this I couldn't use setting powder at all because it made me cakey. But this I can use perfectly fine. The only thing I can't do is bake because, yeah, too much powder for me. So I'm just going to pop that mainly under my eyes and then kind of like just blend it out everywhere. Right, so I only use the tiniest little bit, but it just makes your skin feel so soft. Right, next is contour, but I use bronzer for contour. I'm using this Sleek one. It's, I got it out of a beauty box, I forgot what they're called, just one of those basically for 1 month. Something in my eye. Yeah, I just got it out of one of those, just because I was running out of bronzer, and I'm quite particular with my bronzer. I like a bronzer that's a certain tone. I don't like it too orange, and I don't like it like too reddy, and not strong. So this one I really like. I only use the bronzer. You can probably tell that I'm not even using any of those whatsoever. But yeah, I like this one because it's quite pigmented. It goes on quite thick. Well, not thick, but yeah, pigmented. You can see it on, look. So yeah, I'm just going to blend that in. Because I use it for contour. Like, I like a bronzer that is like contour as well. So you can see my cheekbones a bit better then. And then I am going to pop it around my face. My jawline. Down the neck as well. And then down the side of my nose. And the front. Just a little bit under my lip. Is any red like left on there? There we go. That is me bronzed up. I like bronzer. I like to use quite a bit of it, but I've not used loads today. If I'm going out, I'd like literally be very bronzed, but just for like a minimal look, that is enough. So next I'm going to use the highlight. I used highlight before my eyebrows because I don't like it because I use gel on my eyebrows, that this then sticks to the gel. It makes my eyebrows shiny, so I've used it before. I then obviously brushed it out with the gel, so it seems to work. I'm using this Mega Metal highlight illuminator. I got it from Superdrug. I wanted a cheap one, but like a pigmented one. It's not the best highlighter, but it's cheap and it still works fine. You can still see it, but it's not the best highlighter I've seen. But I don't want to be proper highlighted anyway for everyday look, so that is fine with me. Perfect. You can still see it on my nose and things. It's just not like in your face. Just as I don't when I'm at home. Next I am going to do my eyebrows. I'm using the Natural Collection Tinted Brow Gel. This is from Boots. I'm yet to find a brow gel that I absolutely love because I only like them when they start running out, and that's because there's so much product on the brush and it's so runny. I want something a little bit thicker, like more like mascara. I can get quite thick mascara like that, but I just feel like I'm wasting so much product or get it everywhere because I might be using too much. So I kind of like lightly just kind of like brush You can see where I've got it on and where I haven't. But it's just, I don't want them to be dead dark. I like them to look natural. So I'm going to get my, I'm not going to leave my eyebrows like this. I'm going to get my eyebrow pencil. And this is from Primark. It's like a 3-in-1. You've got like the pencil, then you have the brush, and then I've got it in here. There we go. Then, yeah, so you got the powder there. And then on the other side, you have the eyebrow brush. So what I do, I'm looking in the mirror here. See, I've already got it everywhere. I kind of like the gel that's already in my eyebrows, I brush it in. I used to put it right here and then brush it out that way, but then I found that I prefer it to be lighter and then darker in the middle and then just brush it either way. So, yep, doing that. Got brow gel on above my brow now. There we go. Yeah, just kind of like brush it out. I mean, I've got fairly good brows, so I don't really need to do anything with them. They're annoying because they're really brushy and they're high maintenance because I've got to constantly have them plucked, and well, I used to have them waxed, but I've been plucking them for, I say, about a year now myself. They've got quite thick, but it means I don't have to do a lot to them when I do put makeup on, which is good. It just means I have to do a lot to them when I pluck them and whatnot. So yes, that's kind of blended out now. And then, ooh, mascara, almost finished. So I'm using the Max Factor Masterpiece Max, and I really like this mascara. I've done loads of videos about mascaras because I'm very particular about them, because I have long lashes. A lot of mascaras that I used, they run and it makes me like have panda eyes, and I absolutely hate it. I have long lashes at the bottom and I like to apply mascara on the bottom of my lashes, and if I did this with some mascaras, then like I said, I'll just left with panda eyes. So I've been on a long search to try and find something that looks nice but doesn't run, and this I just prefer. I like the brush. I like these kind of brushes where they're like plastic little lines, rather than like an actual old-fashioned like actual brush that was out years ago. Yeah, I'm not going to put loads on, but it does make a massive difference. I've been debating whether or not to get eyelash curlers, and because I've never really used them, and I know I've got a natural curl to my lashes anyway, but like about a year or two ago I had them like dyed, curled, all that jazz, and I actually really liked it. So I might start using an eyebrow curler. When I was younger I used to like use one, but then I just thought it was just a waste because it didn't look like it was doing anything at all. So yeah, I'm just popping this on my top lashes. I mean, the difference, I just love this. Like I said, it doesn't run at all unless I rub my eyes, which is like every mascara. And then just pop a little bit on the bottom. I mean, it's like, I don't even pop loads on the bottom, so when it does, some mascara do run, I just don't get it. Because I don't like it where my bottom lash is overly like got mascara on. But I like it so you can see it like that. Like, that's enough mascara for me. And then on the other eye, if there's any particular videos or anything like that you'd like me to film, please let me know, because obviously at the minute it's one of those where I don't want to vlog all the time because we're just doing the basic everyday things and it's going to get pretty boring. I'm still trying to do a lot of sit down videos. To be honest, most of them are going to be sit down videos and stuff like that more than vlogs, because I feel more, I don't know, like everyone will get more out of sit down videos rather than a vlog, because vlogs can be, like I said, repetitive and slightly boring. But please let me know, because it's kind of like, I've been picking up the camera to vlog and then I'll vlog half the day and then not vlog the rest of it, because I'm like, well, I did this yesterday or I did this in the last vlog. So I think the only things that I'm going to try and probably vlog are days that are different. So I don't know if we have some fun activities planned, which I'm hopefully gonna get some fun activities planned soon. Now I've got like in the run of everything anyway. Yeah, try and do some fun activities and then vlog that. That's pretty much the only way I think I'm going to stop vlogging, if I do something different instead of repetitive everyday things. Especially these past few weeks. I mean, I had a week off in March at some point just because I was trying to get the knack of balancing everything, and then I had a couple of days off at the beginning of this month. My mum broke a shoulder, so I was doing a lot of stuff for her, and then it was just like then balancing. I mean, it happened in the holidays, school holidays, so it wasn't so bad that I needed to balance the schoolwork, but then I'm finding a time now to balance obviously going over to see her and the schoolwork for the kids and then everything else. So I'm trying not to stress too much about it now, that if I don't get one out 3 days a week, that twice is fine. But I really don't like missing days at all. But there's things I've also recorded that are then not uploaded because I just, like I said, they're repetitive and boring. So yeah, if you've got any suggestions, please let me know. I'm trying not to be like, I don't want to just upload for the sake of uploading, if that makes sense. I want to upload something that's enjoyable and different and something people enjoy instead of having the same vlog over and over again. Because obviously we've been in lockdown for a while now and it's getting very repetitive. That's why I thought I'd kind of get back to normality with a get ready with me. Right, so that is all my makeup done. I'm going to pop on some lipstick. This is the Melted Matte lipstick by Too Faced. I really like this one. It's in Child Star. It is a natural kind of like pinky colour. It's a little bit lighter than my natural lip colour because I have quite dark lips. But it just seems to like dead smooth and nice, and I'm wearing pink today, so I thought I'd have pink matte lipstick. This is probably one of my favourites. I just like how it's just like glides. Like certain lipsticks, especially like matte, they stick in the dry bits, so your lips look even drier because you've got matte lipstick on. But this one just kind of like glides and it's so pretty. But yeah, that is me all ready. I just need to get dressed now. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Like I said, if you have any suggestions on any future videos, please pop them in the comments below. But I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you soon. Bye!